Come on.
This is Tony.
This is Tony. So, we're gonna be doing a circuit, me and Dana Lynn Bailey, the infamous, badass woman of all times. We're gonna be doing some strongman work, okay? We're gonna be doing some power work, some agility work, and a little bit of boxing, all right? The boxing, remember, the boxing is not made so much for technique, and for that it's made more for the cardio aspect and the stamina aspect of it. So I want you to understand that, okay? Dana has never boxed before, right?
Never.
Okay, so she's gonna be
Just
starting
street fights.
Just street fights. So she's gonna be working. So she's
From
gonna be working.
haymakers all day.
Bang people up, banging them up. She's gonna be working on her technique as well. She's gonna try to work on her technique today too. But I just want her, when she does the boxing part, just to work on power, using her hips for power and trying to exert as much energy as possible at the end of the circuit. Okay, so it helps in the stamina, endurance aspect of it.
And then I'll do it all again. It's not because of that, it's not because of money. Works in my blood. I kill cause I'm hungry. I kill cause I'm hungry. I'm gonna carry this. I'm gonna carry this shit on my fucking back. I'm gonna carry this. I'm gonna carry this shit on my fucking back. I'm gonna carry this shit on my fucking back. I'm gonna carry this shit on my fucking back.
Good. 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 Perfect. One more. Good job. Perfect. Stand by. And go. Get it in. Good job. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There it is. Good. Yeah. Come on. Come on, get your head down. Come on. Come on. Come on. There it is, there it is. Up. Got it. That work. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Left, boom, 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 boom. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. Good. Good. Come on. 2 more. 1 and 2. Good time. Woo! Remember, D, I'll do that. As soon as I'm done, I'm gonna go the same as you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come here. You put it on. I take off. Grab the farmers. Bring it. Once, remember, when I get here, jump on here. Boom, I take you. Then from there, we do the boxing. And it'll be, we keep going, and then
he's gonna give me a hand sign so I can say to you 1 more.
perfect, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Okay, here, ready? Let's do it. Ready? You ready? Ready? Go, 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 go. I knew that was gonna happen. Good job, man. Shoot!
Let's go.
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 Yep.
Yep.
When your life's on the line, I explain to you the best. You're like, oh, why do you train the way that you are? When I used to train, it was when somebody didn't die. So I didn't die, or one of my partners didn't die. So my training to me was like, I had to be the best, and so I was not gonna be responsible for somebody dying on my team.
Yeah.
That was like my biggest fear.
Yeah.
That I wasn't adequate enough, I wasn't good enough. I wasn't in good enough shape to pull him out of the house, good enough shape to save his life when he was fighting one other guy. Absolutely not. So that's what I used to train for. Now it's kind of the representation of police officers, the representation of the military. When they look at me and they perceive me as that's what it should be. That's what SWAT should be. That's what a Marine should be. A guy like that, and that kind of physical abilities that. So I kind of like represent them, so I take that to a very high standard. You know, that's why I train as hard as I do, even almost 40 years old already. You know, but yeah, it's like short, you know that.
Yep.
I'm sorry I'm preaching to the choir with you because, you know, how much fucking issues did you go to in the bodybuilding world and all that stuff, you know? Quite a bit.
Yeah.
I've seen 90%.
Many years.
Huh?
Many years of a lot of shit.
Of the struggle,
But,
though.
yeah, it's a struggle. Way different kind of struggle, but
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's still,
Yeah.
I even though my struggle or my type of training was one way, you still had your emotional, your adversities, and that was your life, your journey. You know, and usually, regardless of what journey it is, you have to push through it. You have to say, when you're having the worst day of your life, you know, and you gotta fucking say, what? You know what? Deal with it. Suck it the fuck up. On to the next one. You know, when you lost your competition, you had to keep your fucking head up high and say, you know what? I'm gonna come back. I got this. And then decide on what you want to do next. You can't put your head down and say, fuck it, I'm done, I quit. You can't. Now you would have quit, what, 15 years ago? Every time I tell people all the time, I was like, you can't quit, man, you gotta keep going. This stuff, when you're hurting, it's a little different than, you know, powerlifting or, you know. Powerlifting, you either get it or don't.
yeah.
Yeah, I missed it, all right. On this, it's like, fuck, I got another 30 seconds. Fuck, I got another minute.
Torture.
Yeah, it's like, fuck. I gotta make it. I got 5 more. You know, and your heart's pumping, and you're like shit. And so that's why this stuff is a little bit different than, you know.
No, I don't train like this, but my style of training is way more. I train to feel the burning and go past the burning and keep going. Because powerlifting doesn't do that for me. It's like you do 1 or 2 reps. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
I'm not. It's more of like I train the mind to go past failure
Correct.
for every set.
For everything. I was like Branch Warren. Branch Warren's the same way. He fucking would go, and then when he didn't have it, he was drop set.
Drop set.
Another 15,
Yeah.
drop set.
I'll string 3 or 4 different exercises, and it's just
Super set 'em.
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Just so.
So by the time that you're in the last
Yeah.
exercise, you're already like, ugh. That's it. That's what I like to do too. I feel like, you know, as an athlete, if you're not pushing that to that next level, you're not pushing yourself, then what are you getting out of it?
Yeah.
You know, what are you, and then you're, oh, that's not good, you can't do that. That's the only way not to train.
Yeah.
Only other way to train. That's how I've become the little person that I am, you know what I'm saying, at that point in life.
I don't know if you're quite little, but.
All right, let's do that tire. All right, guys, so what we're gonna be doing is gonna be a partner tire flip drill, where I will be flipping the tire towards Dana, and then Dana's gonna be flipping the tire towards me. And we're gonna keep going back and forth until we hit a certain number. This is a great drill to do, where you can do like anywhere between 5 to 6 tire flips, rest for about a minute, then do 5 or 6 tire flips, depending on how heavy the tire is. The heavier the tire, obviously there's less tire flips. The less heavy the tire, more tire flips. So depending on, you know, whatever tire, 200, 300, 400, 500 pounds, will be depending on whether how much force and explosion you're gonna be using in your hips. You know, so after this gets really heavy, for me it won't be as heavy, for her it will be more. So when she starts to get tired, or even when I start to get tired, she's gonna have to start using her knee. So she's gonna drive as much hip possible, hold it with her knee, and then push it over, okay? So that's a technique that you guys could use once you start getting tired, just to get that extra 2nd and 3rd rep.
This tire weighs 1,000 pounds.
Listen, I've been awake since 4 in the morning, all right? I had a fucking 7-hour flight with goddamn delays in Atlanta and all kinds of stupid shit.
He's trying to cut out early. It's past his bedtime.
And I gotta train tomorrow. We gotta train
He's
tomorrow
an
again.
Old man.
Here we go. Ready? There it is, good work. Up, up, come on, come on. Up, up. Come on. One more, one more. Last one, here we go. Up. There's your last one right here. Finish. Finish strong. There it is. Good work. All right, guys, so if you ever watch any of my videos, you notice that I do a lot of hammer strikes, okay? The main reason I like to do hammer strikes is because it builds a lot of power and explosion through your hips. Usually people, when they do the hammer strikes, they use your arms a lot to hit the tire as hard as possible. And the key is not so much to use your hands or your arms, but to use your hips, okay, to create explosion, all right? Kind of like hip thrusts, create that power. So your arms and your hands are just a guide. They're guiding the hammer down, where when you hit, okay, you would hit here, you're gonna grab it, and then you're turning your body completely around, and when you turn, you lift up, and then you're gonna use your hips forward and then back to slam the hammer on the tire. What you don't wanna do is not use any hips and just do this, okay? You wanna use your whole entire body, turn your whole entire body. Not only does that create power, explosion on your hips, but at the same time, it gives you the mobility to be able to move your body, okay, completely around without moving your legs. So you're able to move, okay, and it creates mobility in your hips, right? You see a lot of guys that are stiffer aren't able to do that. You'll also see some guys that will change their feet, okay, which is not wrong. You can do that. You'll hit with this foot, you turn. I like to just keep your feet even and then turn your waist, okay, totally around, and then down with as much power. All right, so I'll demonstrate a couple of hammer strikes here. So as you saw, I used my whole entire body to create enough power and explosion, creating from the feet to the hips, from the hips up, and then coming down completely. Okay, now Dana will demonstrate. All right, guys, so that concludes our training for today. Dana Lynn Bailey destroyed that circuit. And destroyed that hammer and the tire flipping. Made me look like a little bitch.
I don't know about that.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
This is real world tactical, little world tactical.
It was just, guys, it was just a small little glimpse of some of the training that I do. I hope you guys liked it. Any questions or whatever, I'm gonna be going on the page and answering any questions you have maybe about the drill. Or if you wanna see more drills like that, you can go to my YouTube channel, and I know she's gonna be doing some more stuff like this too. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Anything?
If you guys want to see more of us together, real world, little world, comment below.
Let us know.
Oh, thanks for watching.
Next time she's gonna be doing flips.
Yep.